Hello everyone, I'm Ankit and you're watching StudyIQ IAS English channel. In our today's video, we are going to understand how has Mizoram become India's first fully literate state. Right? Now, if you want to download the notes of this discussion, it will be made available on the Telegram channel known as ATS Live. So what you need to do, open your Telegram app in the mobile phones. On the top right hand corner, you will find the search bar. Click on it and enter ATS Live. Just write it ATS Live. You'll find the channel. But if you have still problems in locating this channel, you can scan this QR code. Now, once you're in the channel, subscribe to it if you still haven't and download the notes. So let us start this discussion. This article, it says that recently the Chief Minister of Mizoram has made an official declaration that Mizoram is India's first fully literate state which has achieved what is known as full functional literacy. So we'll understand the scheme under which Mizoram was able to achieve this feat of becoming fully literate state and what is the meaning of full functional literacy. All of this we are going to understand in our today's discussion. Okay. Now let us start by understanding few more facts relating to this news. Now Mizoram, it crossed the levels of more than 95% literacy rate, and as per the periodic labor force survey of 2023 and 24, the literacy rate of Mizoram was 98.2%. Similarly, Goa after that became the second state in India to achieve this feat of getting fully literate, and earlier in 2024 it was Ladakh that became the first administrative unit to declare full functional literacy. So what is this full functional literacy? Do not worry, we'll discuss it in today, but let us know more facts before we get into this discussion more particularly. Now, according to the Ministry of Education, if any state crosses the level or threshold of more than 95% literacy, that state will considered to have reached the level of full literacy, right? Now, this development are due to a particular scheme of Government of India known as OLA Scheme, that is Ullas Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram or New India Literacy Program. So, in Hindi, Saksharta means literacy, Karyakram means program, right? Now, earlier, if you can recall, Kerala declared itself full literate back in 1991 as per which scheme? As per National Literacy Mission. Now, this National Literacy Mission says that if any state is able to cross the threshold of 90% literacy rate, it can call itself a fully literate state. So, Kerala declared itself fully literate based on National Literacy Mission. Whereas Mizoram and Goa and Ladakh, they have declared themselves literate after crossing the threshold of not 90 but 95% literacy because according to OLA Scheme. So what is this OLA Scheme? How it works? We'll try to understand in great detail. But first, let us understand the differences between the term literacy and functional literacy. Now, literacy, as per the Office of Registrar General of India, it means that if any person is over and above 7 years of age and has the ability to read and write and understand the text in any language, that person is considered as literate. Whereas functional literacy is somewhat different. Functional literacy, it means that a person has the ability to read, write and comprehend information in a way that allows this person to function effectively as a human being in their daily life. So it means that this person not just has the ability to read, write and understand the text, but he also has the ability to understand basic instructions, fill out the forms, use technology and make informed decisions. So in terms of capability, if literacy is right here, full literacy or functional literacy means something more, that you're not just able to fulfill the criteria of literacy, but you're even able to apply this learning into your day-to-day lives, like filling the forms, use of technology and making informed decision after a text has been provided to you. So full functional literacy means something more than literacy, right? So our today's discussion, that is the OLA Scheme, wants to achieve this literacy, that is functional literacy, not just a normal literacy. Okay. Now let us come back to the scheme, that is the Ullas New India Literacy Program. It has defined literates as the person who can read, write and do basic math and also have the ability to undertake digital and financial transactions, not just sign their names. So this basically wants the people to get full functional literacy, not just literacy. Now this is a type of a centrally sponsored scheme. What do you mean by centrally sponsored scheme? This is the scheme, the funding of which will be provided by both union as well as state governments in different ratio. For normal state, it will be provided in 60-40 ratio. Whereas for lesser developed Himalayan and island states, this will be 90:10 ratio, right? So this is a centrally sponsored scheme that has been enacted based on the national education policy of government that was brought in 2020. Understood? So to summarize, this scheme wants to achieve full functional literacy and it is a centrally sponsored scheme. Now let us understand what is the aim or target of this scheme. This scheme wants to make 5 crore people full functional literate with 1 crore learners every year using an online medium known as Online Teaching, Learning and Assessment System, OTLAS. OTLAS is basically a computer application which is embedded on the web portal of the scheme under ULHAS, and it has been developed by National Informatics Center, right? Now this scheme will try to be functional for 5 years, that is from 2020 to 23 to 2026-27, and this scheme has been implemented, as you can understand, by Ministry of Education. So these are the important features of this scheme. Now let us scheme how it will try to fulfill its target. Now the target group, or the people who will be targeted to become fully functional literate under the scheme, these are the people with age more than 15 years or above, and these are the people who have not attended their formal schooling. So naturally, who have not attended formal schooling, they might be illiterate, and these 5 crore people will be made fully functional literate. Now what will happen under this scheme is that they will be provided with foundational literacy and numeracy so that they are able to read and do math in a simple language. Similarly, they'll also be provided with critical life skills, like these are financial literacy, use of digital tools by providing them with digital literacy, and not just that, they'll be provided basic education, vocational skills, that so that they can become employed later date also, and it will also provide them with opportunity that they can continue their education later on, that is do graduation, etc., right? So this is what the scheme wants to do. The best aspect about this scheme is that it even provides the use of regional languages. For example, the learning material or educational content will be made available in regional languages via Diksha portal or via Ullas mobile app and portal, right? And these learning material has been developed by NCRT, right? Now, how the scheme will be implemented on ground? Who will teach these people? Now, these people will be taught by volunteers, and these volunteers will be brought to the scheme using a sense of responsibility and a sense of duty or kartavya bodh, right? Now these people will be taught at a particular centers known as Samajik Chetna Kendras, which will be utilized by utilizing the existing spaces of schools, cultural centers, community halls, etc., and nearby schools they will be given the in charge of implementing these centers. So the nearby schools will be monitoring these centers and provide with the necessary support. What you need to understand that the schools won't provide their teachers, rather teachers will be encouraged to teach students, but only through volunteerism, not through mandate, right? Now, does teaching only mean that these people become literate? The answer is no. After they get their teaching, these people also need to qualify an exam known as FLNAT, that is the Foundational Literacy and Numeracy Assessment Test. So only after they are able to pass this exam, those people will be called as fully functional literate. So this basically ensures that the people who are getting educated, they are getting their certification under this FLNAT NAT, and it also ensures accountability of the schools and Samajik Chetna Kendras, right? So this is what this scheme is entirely all about. It provides people with functional literacy, those people who haven't attended formal schooling, and these people will be educated by volunteers at a Samajik Chetna Kendra, and these Samajik Chetna Kendra will be monitored and implemented by nearby schools. And before getting their certificates, they'll need to pass an exam, that is the FLNAT exam, right? Now, what about students who are going to give exams later on? How do you plan to achieve your exam? Have you thought about it? Now, for example, when you go and read the standard textbooks like Lakshmikant for polity or NCRTs for geography, you'll find one particular difficulty, that you'll be able to read those stuff, but you won't be able to comprehend those stuff. And when I'll provide you with PYQs, the chances are that you won't be able to solve the PYQs. The answer is not with you. The answer is that you haven't got a right guidance. And to get right guidance, we are providing you with various opportunities under what is known as resolution batches. Now, resolution batches, these are the foundation batches where we provide you teaching for all the subjects that are important for UPSC, and after that we also provide you test series so that you can apply your knowledge in the exam like circumstances. And if you have doubts, you can solve your doubts with a dedicated mentor that will be provided to you. And you know that mentors who are in StudyIQ, they are the ones who have already given their interviews, so they know they'll have the ability to understand your strengths, weaknesses, and they'll suggest a study plan according to your own needs and circumstances. And especially this can play a very pivotal role for people who are employed somewhere or who are in a education institution right now pursuing their graduation or post graduation, because these people, like other aspirants, they can't give 24 hours of their time to UPSC preparation. So for you guys, the guidance aspect is the most important part, and it will be the difference of you qualifying and not qualifying the exam, right? So I was telling you about the resolution batches. Now we are taking admissions for a resolution batch with the target year of aspirants who are looking to give exams even in 2028. So suppose if you're planning for long term, this will provide you a very good advantage. You'll be provided with a solid foundation level teaching, and you can gradually give your time to even solve practice questions, right? Now this batch for 2028 is available right now at 49,999, but you'll get this rate only after you apply the code ATS Live. So please pay close attention how to apply the code, what are the benefits of these course. You need to go to our website. Once you go to our website, you'll be requiring to log in by simply entering your mobile number and enter the OTP, right? After you've done that, select all language and click English. Why am I saying English? Because not necessarily the students who might be watching this video will be that comfortable with Hindi or bilingual batches, right? So for students who hail from eastern part of the country, from northeastern states or from southern states, English only batches are the best option for you. Now we provide batches for 2026 target year, 2027, 2028. The one I'm telling you about is this particular foundation batch, right? Right now it says 54,999 is the course fees, but I'll try to tell you a way where you can get discounts even on this amount, right? How to get discounts? Click on buy now. Once you click on buy now, on the right there is an option to add promo code. As soon as you click on add promo code, on the left you will be requiring to write ATS Live, which is the code that will get you discounts not on just this course but any course on the platform, even optional subjects. So please go to the optional subjects also and take one of the optional subjects accordingly. Make a very informed decision. So once you write the code ATS Live, click apply, and you'll see discount of 7,000 rupees is applied, and this course is not just available now at 47,999. And the best part is that you're able to save 7,000 of your and your parents' hard-earned money. Now I understand 47,999 is also a lot of amount. So please try to contact our counselors. They will help you understanding your need and they will suggest the best course that is available to you accordingly. Please contact us on 9240231070. In this course, you'll be provided with live classes, one-to-one mentorship, answer writing program, prelims test series, and also current affairs modules, which will help you keep up to date during your entire course journey. And the validity of this course is 60 months. So technically, by getting this course in 2025, you can give exams up till 2030, right? So these are the immense benefits. Please call our counselors and tell them Ankit sir is referred to you, and do not forget to tell them to use the code ATS Live because it helps you save 7,000 of your or your parents' hard-earned money. Now, before concluding this today's session, I'd want you all to solve this question. This is, not a PYQ. This is a practice question that I've curated, especially on our today's discussion. Do let me know the correct answers in the comment section. Last option, which might not be visible to you, is 1, 2, and 3, right? So what is the correct answer? Do let me know in the comments. And if you get it right, I'll give your comments a thumbs up so that you will know. And once again, the notes will be made available on this Telegram channel, ATS Live. So go subscribe and download the notes. This is all from my side. Please have a very good night.